We start with 1 hour chart. Just I want to give a quick update. Okay, first of all, if we refer to our analysis, we have been looking for buy, and this is what we get, and this is the first target with the price can take. It could take which is 0.242. Then we mentioned the next target is 0.5259. Okay. By the way, we get the correction here. Now we want to see how we can look for trade. I mean, from this correction. But before that, we analyze the chart based on hit BTC chart. Then after that, we change to Binance because for the mentioned coin, the hit BTC and the Binance, they have a different price. Okay, the hit BTC got the lower price. That's why we analyze the both of them. In this case, we remove this one. We don't need it. Right now, we want to see how we can look for trade. Okay, and as we mentioned, we're looking for this one as a correction. Okay, now the question is whether the price can continue from here or still we can expect to get one more drop. Technically, if we want to look at this, we prefer to get one more drop. Why? Because if we get one more drop with the breakout of this low, any reversal with the flag, we can take the trade. This is the best option, and we can buy within the correction. But how about if the price continue from here? The only way we can look for trade having entry above this, or we wait for the breakout, we get the flag. Maybe we don't get this one. That's why this is the only way. If there is a continuation, we can have entry above this. Okay, maybe refer to this one. See, we get the up move, the price drop, we get one, what we get similar to what we have, like down move, we, all right, we get one more drop. We're looking similar to what we have here, and this is the best we can look. We could look for buy. All right, it gives us a really good trade setup. That's why we prefer to get one more drop. Then if we want to look for buy, as I mentioned, if the price continue from here, the only option to have entry above this. But what we want to get a sharp move. All right. But we expect if we get one more drop, any reversal we can look for buy. Doesn't mean we have to wait for the one more drop. We can put our entry above this. This is how we can look for trade. We need to get at least 3 waves, at least flat, to get the one move. Okay. Anyway, we're looking for buy. The only question is how deep this one can be. And just now we explained how we can get the trade. Either we get one more drop or the price continue from here. But right now we cannot jump in and we cannot buy. Okay, because we don't have any trade setup. How about if I move to 15 minutes? Based on 15 minutes, still we cannot confirm anything. All right. In this case, we move to higher time frame. We will move to daily chart. All right. Based on daily chart, we're looking for continuation. One thing I need to highlight here. Okay. For me, I'm looking for the breakout of 0.262. I want to see whether the price can break this one or not, because if the price can break, mostly we can expect for continuation, and even with the breakout of this top. Okay, this is just indicative. We don't need to rely on that as a target. All right, and if we move to forward chart, you want to see what we have based on forward chart. As we mentioned, we're looking for buy. The only thing is we want to see whether this one can turn to a more complex, at least similar to what we have here, because it can give us better confirmation for continuation. We have nothing else to discuss. And if I move to 1 hour chart, as I explained for based on 1 hour chart earlier, we're looking for buy, and the best option is we need to get the flat, deeper correction. It can give us better trade setup. Okay, but in case the price continue from here, the only way is we can have entry above this, and what we're looking for, sharp move. If the price tag we see is not moving within 1 or 2 hours, we take out the trade. Okay, now we move to Binance. We want to see how we can look for the Binance. As you can see, the Binance has a different structure. And if we refer to our analysis, since the price was within this correction, we have been looking for buy. We had 2 targets. The price broke the first target, 0.37, and now we want to see whether we can get the next target or not. Because if we refer to our last analysis, when the price was here, we mentioned we can look for buy. And even we had the trade set up based on lower time frames. Because if we move to 15 minutes, there was a trade setup to look for buy, sharp move, correction. Even we had a small here. That means we had the internally, we had the flat. All right. We had the internal running flat as internal. Anyway, whoever get the trade for buy right now, they have to start to manage the trade, because we want to see whether we can get the continuation or not. Okay, and right now we don't have any other, we don't have a trade set up to look for the next trade. What we can see here, we have a divergence. That's why at least whoever got the trade within this range, especially if anyone got it from here, they have to start to manage. Now we move to higher time frame. We want to see what we have based on daily chart. Okay, based on daily chart, we don't have anything to discuss. The only thing is we're looking for continuation. We want to see whether the price can break the previous top or not. This is mostly we're looking for continuation, because if the price cannot break the previous top, we can expect this one to enter much more complex correction. All right, but as I say, we don't have anything to mention based on to discuss based on daily chart. And even if you move to forward chart, we don't have anything. The only thing is for the next trade, we need to get the correction, at least of flag based on lower time frame. And the only thing, the based on forward chart, we're expecting for the breakout of the previous top. Now we move to 1 hour chart. All right, we don't have anything to discuss. The only thing is if the price, almost the price near to what we expected, then if the price tag, then whatever the trade we have, we can move over stop loss to book profit, which is the first target. And even if we want to look for the next trade, we need to get the flag. Rather than that, we cannot jump into the trade. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.